are communicating now all together. We're in the room. Close the door, please. Nobody out. Please answer this question. Is there anything wrong or missing with the state of presence? You alone can answer this question now because you don't have any textbook in front of you. What did you say? No. Nothing. Yeah, nothing is wrong with it. So it is quite good. It's quite happy. What is the environment of presence like? How do you feel? You feel well or you feel... Just presence now. So, in spite of feeling very, very well, there is even something beyond, it seems, presence, in which even presence itself is perceived. At least someone in this room knows it or sense it. Then that's behind presence. What about in front of presence? What is happening in front of presence? Behind presence, you say, there is a space, like a kind of intelligence. We don't know what to call this thing. It's not even a thing, because is presence a thing? Then even presence itself is perceived, meaning that whatever is perceiving presence is even more subtle than presence even. Okay? So let's go back in front of presence to what we say must be person. Because in spite of recognizing that there's just what we are using the word presence, it doesn't have a sticker called presence on it, but the word presence seems satisfactory for the moment, presence. In front of presence is coming something called a person, scratching about. And what's this person feeling like? Is it an object? Is the person an object? What is it made out of? Dream? Somebody say dream? Feelings, thoughts, energy, condition, all of this. Yes? Seem to come together to create the sense of a person. Sense of a person. Okay? Is comprised of thought, feeling, imagination, projection, conditioning, vibration, some persons say, or energy. Okay? Okay. Is it tangible as a unit, the person? Can it be caught? Can you introduce your person? It's changeable. Okay. Like a kind of contraction. All the things you mention is what you are perceiving, isn't it? Because all the things we put together, we say, yeah, this is what comprises a person, no? And the vibration, everything. But so something looks upon the person, it's studying the person, okay? That which is aware of the person, is it a person? Yeah. Which is greater, that which perceives the person or the person? Which is more constant? The perceiver, like this and that. This is called experience. The person wants something. What makes why does the person wanting something matter to you, the presence? Again, you have come to a place where you're aware of yourself as presence. Okay? Is anything attached to presence? Does it connect up to something? Or how is presence? Is it needing anything? No. Is it unhappy? No. Okay. Can it die? You feel confident to say this? Can it die? No. Okay. What is the connection of the person with presence? When you say I, what are you indicating, the person or the presence? Presence. Is that all the time? No. Why not all the time then? When it feels so good. And sometimes I don't know it. I referring to what? Please look, because we don't have to speculate now, because we are actually in the experience itself. When you're in the experience, you don't speculate. You simply share. You can simply observe, isn't it? What is the concern for the presence with person? Is the when the attention goes there, does it mean the present goes there? Does the presence go there? So the presence is even capable of observing the movement of the attention going somewhere. Does it alter the presence? Okay, what's the trouble then? Identification comes, and somehow the sense of presence seems to get converted, or somehow converted into the state of personhood or something, isn't it? And it's the presence that's believing that it's the person for a while, isn't it? So belief comes, and although belief itself can be perceived by the presence, it can see, oh, I'm identifying again. Yes, I can see strong belief. If I can see strong belief, I am not the belief. So the belief, when believed in, must give some effect happen to the presence, whereby it goes into some kind of hypnosis and gets converted into the state of person. Yeah. Is that absolutely this happen? No. So there is some sense of going in and out of focus. So sometimes it feels I'm now the person, and then my life is so terrible. When it goes back into presence, it goes, oh my God, thank you, I feel so good. Om Namah Shivaya. When it goes back into person, oh my, I don't think I'm ever going to get this. I don't think I'm worthy enough. I don't feel like, you see, that is. So something is oscillating between the sense of person and then presence. What is it that creates attention? Attention, okay. But the presence is able to observe the attention, but not always. So what practice is to try and keep observing that when the habit, that when the attention goes and belief goes in the attention, it creates a kind of drug effect upon the presence, and the presence start to behave as a person. Okay? When the presence becomes self-conscious, that it is always capable of watching, okay, then that delusion doesn't happen. That hypnosis doesn't happen. When the consciousness keeps on being conscious of consciousness, after a while, it doesn't have to do it anymore. And the sleep is over. Just like when this body was, what is your name? Priya. When this body was born, the name Priya or any other name didn't come on the forehead. God is I'm sending you Priya. Yeah? The body came empty, no name, and somebody thought about, what should we call this one? Whatever, no? So their name was decided. Also, name can change, religion can change, belief can change. But there's something that cannot change. And there is something that changes. Body is changing, thoughts are changing. The perceiving of thoughts changing is there. Spirituality, or the search for truth, begins when there's consciousness that you can observe without identifying. And when you observe without identifying, a space opens up inside and you begin to feel very well and very unattached. And this detachment itself is a great joy. So, you are only asking this state from the identified state, isn't it? No, but you must be aware of it. You see? Otherwise, you're just taking your questions for granted. You're not using it. When you say, so how can I get to that state of presence? But you were there just a second ago. At first, it is true to habit. The habit, repetitive, of associating with the body that I am the body. I am the thought. I am the thinker of thoughts, and so on. Now, there's two exercises. One is that you keep saying, but I'm not this thing. I'm not this thing. You can look, or you can also recognize that you cannot be it. Rather than simply saying mechanically, I'm not it, you can actually see that all that you see, you're not. All that you see is phenomenal, meaning that it cannot exist independent of your perceiving of it. And keep holding on to the perceiving. Stay at this perceiving place. Just doing that by itself, you'll find that your mind stops worrying. No more worry comes. Because everything that comes, you see it comes and goes. Everything is a cloud, simply coming and going. And you're only the witness of the cloud. You're not a cloud. But that comes from the state of presence. Everything is appearing to it and going, coming and going. Coming and going like this. Only when the presence becomes the person, things become sticky. When the presence becomes person, things become personal. And all problems are personal. That's why the presence has no problem. You understand like this happening? So for a while is the habit is being seen through, that you keep seeing that it's the habit to just assume you're the person. And this unchecked habit perpetuates the condition of delusion. You're always behaving. Everyone here is consciousness. We are all consciousness. You didn't decide to be. You are, choicelessly consciousness. But what happened is that it was not encouraged in life that we should be self-conscious in the proper way. We became psychologically self-conscious, meaning that you become over-conscious of being a person. And that is a very insecure state. This is why we're not comfortable with each other. True self-consciousness is to be aware that you are the presence, not the person. You see?